Just over the ridge from Zion, on this scenic backcountry byway, is Apple Valley, where Chaco and I stayed in an inexpensive bunkhouse at Gooseberry Lodges. Each morning, the sun crept over the distant spires of Zion Canyon, while we played the greatest game known to Labrador retrievers, fetch. I never found myself in Hildale or Colorado City, the twin towns straddling the Utah-Arizona line. First impression? You know it's different when you see how these towns were designed to give the highway a cold shoulder. Think about small towns in rural Utah. You drive through Moab or Torrey or Bluff or Vernal or Logan for that matter. The highway is also Main Street. They want visitors, and they really want visitor dollars. But it was a reclusive religious sect that built Hildale, Utah, and Colorado City, Arizona. Highway 59 is a gold mine. It's the envy of remote communities. It connects Zion and Bryce Canyon to the Grand Canyon. And among America's national parks, the Grand Canyon and Zion are the second and third most visited. Turning into Colorado City, it's not obvious where the businesses even are, though the place is clearly changing, with new construction around every corner. Modern apartments next to sprawling homes and cinderblock walls built for the polygamous families of the Fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, the FLDS. As Chaco and I meandered looking for the town square, I thought about our reporting on the young women forced to marry in their early to mid-teens. The FLDS Church's influence waned as the man they called prophet, Warren Jeffs, was convicted of sexually assaulting a 15-year-old girl. That was in 2011. When I found the town center, now home to a brewery and a bar,
I'm gonna go grab those plates.
I got lunch at the town square eatery. But I lucked out because I was hungry and the cowboy burger was really good. But more because I ran into Kristen Reese, who embodies the community's transition.
I was born like right over that way by those apartments, like kind of across the street, in the FLDS religion that used to be here. It's not really here that much anymore.
She's 23 years old, and she just returned to the town her family fled when she was 10.
My mom had spent a few years I guess wanting to leave, and then she left. So then after she left, my dad, he also left afterwards because he wanted to go find her. He wanted to be like a family again. But to the church, they considered us stolen.
Her memories reveal a world of courage and love in the face of trauma and loss. So when I met you, I thought, oh, no, she's clearly from somewhere else and just decided to move here. She probably just loves the beauty of the area and that sort of thing.
Well, I do.
Yeah.
But a lot of people say that, surprisingly, I feel. I think maybe because I left for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I also just try to be a more joyful person in general.
Yeah.
And welcoming.
Is that hard, or is that just who you are?
No, I would say it's just who I am.
Yeah.
I think it would be hard to be angry.
Kristen became a traveler, visiting every state but Alaska and Hawaii so far, and living in Orlando before moving back here. You're still in touch with your parents then?
Yeah, my mom lives right across the street still, and then my dad lives in Salt Lake.
Her parents made heart-wrenching decisions with messy consequences, but the path let Kristen become the resilient, independent woman she is.
But I think because I was younger and I've also had years of therapy, so I think it's kind of helped me not really hold on to any of that.
Leaving Kristen, Chaco reminded me I owed him for waiting patiently in the truck. We played fetch in the other place I wanted to see because you don't forget some stories. At Cottonwood Park in September of 2015, a flash flood swept away a van with 3 women and 10 children inside. The FLDS families just spending a day in the park. A reporter's memories can be a map of sad events, but they're usually overlaid by positive experiences in the same locations. Here I am, going to go down, going to give it a try. I wanted to add a positive about Cottonwood Park to my memories.
Okay, here we go. Whoa! Whoa, that's fast! Whoa!
2 families helped me out on the longest park slide I've ever seen.
Go, Livy, go!
Is it scary to go down there? No, not at all?
Yes, this was the scene of a disaster, but the park itself testifies to the humanity of people easy to caricature. You only build a giant slide, playgrounds, sports courts, and fields because you want your children, your neighbors, and your neighbor's children to have fun.
How was it?
And now it welcomes families regardless of their religious background.
Good job.
These folks are from Duck Creek, an hour or two north. My family was 4 hours north, all but Chaco, who tolerated my guitar playing.
Heaven, southern Utah.
Knowing we'd explore a little more before the long drive.